Hey, it's working.
So can they hear us at this part?
At this point, yes,
Why?
because we are technically streaming.
So is there always just like a couple seconds of silence in the beginning whenever we do this?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Seems like there should be a different way of doing that.
Yeah, I'm sure there is, but, you know.
And this is Kentucky Hot Brown Boys.
Well, all right. Welcome to this week's edition of the Kentucky Hot Brown Boys. I'm your host, Jerry Saylor. As always, in the studio with me, my right-hand person who sits across from me, the lovely and talented, the ever happy now, sort of. Can we say happy? Are you happy? Okay. The lovely Stevie, ladies and gentlemen. What's up? How goes it, Miss Stevie?
Pretty good. Like I was telling you, I got free food today, pizza and donuts.
You can't beat free food. It's hard to
No.
beat. So, if you read the show description, then you know that Shelby is out. He's just sick, got like a cold or whatnot. Yeah, well, sucks to be him, but hey, we're here, and it's the Jerry and Stevie show. So, do 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 do. Oh no, I don't have like an extra jingle I could play. Oh, here's a good jingle that could go with it.
Ratchet, ho. Ratchet. Ratchet, ho.
I don't
Yeah.
think either of us is ratchet.
No, oh no, you get a couple drinks in you, and you throw some Lil Jon on in the car.
That's not ratchet. That's just having good taste.
Yeah, but you're like on your way to be. I don't know.
Listen.
Yeah, there wasn't enough Little John to get through, I don't guess. But no, we were talking before the show about your recent triumph, so to speak, in the depression field, I guess you
Yeah.
could call it, and you finally figured it out, and you're doing what you got to do, and you seem to be a lot happier, a lot chipper,
Yeah.
a lot more chipper, I should say. Yeah. You're like radiating awesomeness.
Thank you. Yeah, and
on that.
finally, last of the rent is paid off. Next weekend, I get that car paid off.
Heck yeah.
My job is, until I make enough money to pay them back, they're paying for my tuition, which is pretty cool.
Heck yeah.
So that's like a huge stressor off.
Did you already start taking classes?
No, I register on Monday. So.
I was going to say, I don't think you told me about you were already taking classes.
Nope.
Man. Remember earlier when you were like, yeah, I always try to get as much overtime as possible.
Mm-hmm.
And now you're like, yeah, plus I'm going to be doing school here soon. So yeah, you're just going to be busier and shit.
Yeah.
Are you going to leave us on Fridays?
No.
Okay, good. I don't think I could handle losing you, Stevie.
Okay, good. You could lose Shelby. We always lose Shelby.
Yeah, he always calls out.
Yeah.
But it's okay though. No hate there. All love. It's all good.
Yeah.
You know. So another thing we were talking about beforehand, and I wanted to ask you about it. You said you were interested in donating a kidney.
Yeah.
What brought you to even think about that?
I've always wanted to do it ever since I was a kid.
And why would a little kid
Because
think about donating a kidney?
there are a lot of people who need kidneys
Yeah.
and livers and whatever else.
I think you've only got one liver.
Yeah, but I think you can donate part, or maybe it's your lung. You can donate part of it,
Yeah.
like up to 75%, and it grows back. So,
Well, that is interesting to know.
but you can only donate it once.
Really?
Yeah, pretty sure. Because then after that, risk of complications just goes.
Well, if you do like one lung and then another lung, wouldn't that? I might fucking do that
Or
anyway,
maybe
just
it's
to get
liver.
a fresh set
I
of
don't
lungs.
know. There's so many organs.
I'm pretty sure if you donate a lung, you have to donate the whole thing.
Okay.
I'm almost sure of that.
I don't.
I know a liver will grow back.
Yeah,
you
that's the
can
one then.
donate part of a liver,
Yeah.
but why a kidney? I mean, of all the things that you could donate, why a kidney?
I mean, it's just the first one, so
The first thing that you want to donate?
yeah. If it goes well, I'll donate something else.
What else could you donate?
I guess a lung.
I mean, I
If
guess.
it's gonna
yeah.
grow back, or a liver. There we go.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm signed up
Possibly.
to do that. Be the match thing for like bone marrow. So
Ah. Do you donate blood and plasma and all that stuff too?
I try to, but I've been anemic, so usually I get turned away. But
Right.
yeah, from now on, I can probably do it. No problem.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
So
But
wait. So they told you before that you were anemic.
no, they would just say your blood pressure's too low. Try again.
Oh.
Eat some salty foods. Come back again. Or your iron's too low. We need that to be up. And I'd be like, oh, okay.
I see.
And your iron gets low around your period time, so they weren't like, psst. So
It didn't throw up any like red flags. They were just like, she's about to fucking start her period.
they were like, this bitch bleeding.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot of people who need organs. And as a kid, I was like, well, if everyone just donated their organ, then we wouldn't have to worry about this.
Right.
So ever since then. And then when I was a teenager, like 17, I felt really bad. I talked to the guy who was in charge of my group therapy thing.
Yeah.
I was like, I feel so bad because I still have my organs and I'm scared to give it up. He was like, what? I was like, does it make me selfish? And he was like, Jesus Christ, no. And then when I was 18, I was told, like, hey, maybe wait till you're a little older and you're done, like, growing and you don't need it.
Yeah.
And so I know I'm 21, but I think I'll be fine if I donate it. I think now's a good time to do it. That way my body can adapt if something's hinky.
That's why you're still like young and healthy, and you'll be able to
Yeah.
recover a lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's
And it'll be good for the other person, too.
that's true. That's true. It's very kind and thoughtful of you.
Well, thank you.
It's kind of crazy. I think I signed up for the like the thing on your. Is it the thing on your license? I guess. Yeah.
Organ donor?
Yeah, the organ donor thing.
Mhm.
I think I did that. I don't know. And I've thought a lot about like when I die, like donate my body to science.
Mm-hmm.
But then I keep reading about like these like FBI training camps where like they just like take bodies and let them rot out in the middle of nowhere to see how they, decompose and stuff.
Yeah.
And I think to myself like, man, I really would like to help somebody when I die. I just don't want it to be some scientist studying some fucking maggot, growing on my testicles or something.
Yeah,
I'd much rather give my organs to somebody so they can live.
Well,
Yeah.
I think with donating it to science, like, I don't mind being an organ donor at all, obviously.
Right.
But it's like when they're training med students or whatever and they cut up the dead bodies, I'm like, I don't
Yeah.
want people to see me naked when I'm dead. You know what I mean?
It's going to happen,
Yeah, but like in a closed off room, not for like studying.
There's probably going to be, I would say, at least 3 people probably
Okay,
seeing.
3 people is better than a university
Yeah.
class.
And that all depends on how you die. Like if you slip and fall in the shower and crack your head open, all the paramedics are going to see you naked. Whoever finds you is going to see you naked.
Yep.
Could be a number of people. You never know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if I'm in the shower, I'm going to look like a drowned rat. So that sucks.
They're like, man, I always wanted to see her naked. It's a shame she looks like a drowned rat right now.
That bitch's hair is flat.
But
Yeah.
I honestly think, I mean, I guess it I don't think it should be a law or anything. I just wish more people would be hip to like, organ,
Yeah, like
Donating, yeah.
post-mortem
Yeah.
organ donation.
like if you're dead, like what difference does it make? You
Right.
know. The only thing I could see there being a problem with is like if you were poisoned or something and you've got poison in your organs and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm pretty sure like they would do like blood tests or something. Yeah,
Toxicology, yeah.
toxicology and stuff to make sure that you're not donating like tainted organs and stuff.
Yeah. Well,
know.
for donating while you're alive, so they can't actually use organs that are, like, when you're 65, they don't take your organs.
Oh yeah,
anymore.
yeah. They want like fresh car accident.
Or
type
but if it's
organs.
a car accident and something squished, like
Yeah.
so that's why.
Head trauma, gunshot wounds, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Stuff that's pretty definitive
Right.
that they
But
can,
if you do have like a head trauma or a gunshot wound and it's because you're in a gang or you were into drugs, then it's
well, yeah, if you're into drugs and stuff, yeah, they're not gonna.
right.
Right.
So
They're gonna give some, poor soul your meth addicted fucking lungs or
that'd be pretty
something
cool.
like that. Like, I never smoked meth a day in my life, but man, I'd suck some dick for some meth right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I did find out. So my last worry was like, well, what if I donate? And then the next thing I know is someone I know needs a kidney and I can't give him one.
Yeah.
So because I knew if you donate and then it turns out a while later you need one, you're at the top of the list, right?
Yeah. Like, you've already given one up. Now you
Right.
need some help.
Yeah, you get one.
Yeah.
But like friends and family. So it turns out through UC, they do this partnership. And basically when you go to donate, you can select 5 people who, if it turns out they need something like your kidney,
Yeah.
then they basically have a voucher to be at the top of the list in your place.
That's cool.
Only one of them can redeem it. So if all
Yeah.
5 of them get something wrong with them, they can't all get one. But
Right.
yeah,
At
so you
least
can
one of 'em.
pre-choose 5.
Now, is it more donating, or are they like? I mean, obviously they would like fit the bill for the whole thing, right? Like you wouldn't have to pay, surgery costs and all that, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
Hmm.
I'm getting all my stuff worked out first, make sure I can actually do it.
Right.
Because I think insurance would help. And then, UC's right there. So
Yeah.
it's not that bad.
I would think it's like if I'm going to donate something, I'm not going to pay you for me to donate something. You would think that they would fit the bill for the whole thing.
Yeah.
That's just
It's
crazy.
like the Peace Corps. They're like, pay us so you can go volunteer.
That's true. True. But yeah, it is straight up like a donation thing. Like they're not paying you for it.
No, they don't pay you.
Have you ever considered black market?
No,
I mean, you can get some money for kidneys on black market.
it's true. I don't trust black market people to take my kidney, though.
I mean,
I'd rather a doctor do it.
well, usually black market doctors are legit doctors
Okay,
who just like want to make some extra money on the side.
cool. So
Little
when
under
I'm
the
like, I
table
have
action.
kidney problems, and they're like, well, what fucking happened to your other kidney? I'd be like, I don't know, just dropped out one day.
You can just say, hey, I woke up in a seedy motel bathtub full of ice and I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I was hanging out over at Jerry's house, fucking woke up, didn't have a kidney, don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah.
He didn't know nothing about it. Have you ever heard like the old like urban legend or whatever about people stealing your kidneys, leaving you in a motel bathtub full of ice and shit? Yeah. That would be kind of scary though. I love when people like prank their friends and like, oh yeah, fucking Johnny got super hammered, so we're filling up this bathtub full of ice and we got, fake blood pack we're going to stick on his side and make him think we took his fucking kidneys and shit.
Never seen that.
You've never seen those? Oh, those are always so funny. Or like, there was one, I think Tom Mabe did it. One of his buddies always would get drunk and like pass out. Well, they took him and they put him in had like a fake hotel, or not hotel, like a hospital room.
Mm-hmm.
And they put him in bed and had like fake news and shit come up on the screen. And it was like, President Hillary Clinton, blah, 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 blah. And like the guy's sitting there in bed and he's like, what the fuck? And he just remembers like getting drunk and passing out. And like the doctor comes in. It's like, yeah, glad to see you're awake after all these years. You were involved in an accident. You hit somebody head on and you've been in a coma for it was like 10 years or some shit. And he was just like, oh my God, I can't believe it. Where's my daughter? They're like, oh, your daughter's, she's doing good. She'll be happy to know that you're awake and blah, blah. And like just kick back, relax, let your eyes adjust to the light and shit. And like they had all these like fake news stories going on. And it was just wild. And like the guy was sitting there like freaking out, like, fuck, man. That happened in 10 years of my life, And it's only been like a couple hours. Like he just woke up hungover. Pretty funny stuff, though.
Sounds hilarious.
Oh, it is. It's very hilarious. Let's see. Jerry, you should look into Keeps for men. Great for thinning hair. I'm a skeleton, so I don't have hair. Okay, yeah, true. Hey, Stevie, want to explore the world with me and make a vlog? Dang.
Sounds cool.
Yeah. Seems like Shelby's not the crowd favorite anymore. You know,
Yeah.
he's not getting trips to or invites to travel the world and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. I would totally freaking do it if I wouldn't get murdered.
He says, I won't murder you.
Well, there we go.
Yeah.
No, eventually one of us would have to use the bathroom, and in that 2 minutes, I would get murdered by somebody.
You never know. Never know. Ah, yes. Dakota Williams, sick shirt. Yes. This is the Wasted Away shirt that we got last week when me and Stevie went and checked out the band up in Ohio. What was that, up off of Harrison? Yeah, Harrison Ave, I think it was. I can't remember. It's been a week. But yeah, it was a good time. It's a good time. I had a blast. I know Stevie just hung out in the back of the place.
I
for
did
most
the
of the time.
mosh pit for a second
Oh, yeah.
before it got going.
Yeah.
And then I mean, listen, I was riding the high of that steak hoagie. All right.
It was some good food.
It was.
It was pretty good. But yeah, Dakota Williams and the gang over at what the hell was the name of that place? I'd have to fucking forget now, wouldn't I?
Yeah.
God, it's been a long week. The fuck was the name of that place? I can't remember. I don't know. All I know is I saw Wasted Away. I didn't have to sit on my back porch and listen to them through an open window. I actually got to hear them perform. It was pretty awesome. Legends, that's it. That's it. Thank you, Dakota.
Yeah.
Legends. I knew it was something. I just couldn't think of it. There's so many little small venues out there and stuff. It's hard to keep track of them all.
Yeah. It's hard to find parking.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially when you're not familiar with the area. But now I know.
Yep.
Now I know. So I think actually Dakota, you never got back to me whether or not you're going to be available next week. If he's available next week, we're going to have him on the show.
Cool.
Yeah. And if anybody else in the band wants to join you, more power to them.
Yeah.
Have everybody come. We can rotate chairs or something. Or if you just wanted to be you, I don't give a shit. Get some fresh meat in here. Tell Shelby to fucking keep being sick. But yeah, it was a good show. It was really good. I was super stoked, like I said, to be able to listen to them and not have to listen to them through an open window from my back porch.
Yeah.
So, but they were really good. I had a really good time. Stood right up front the whole time and just fucking rocked out. Recorded them with my GoPro. Did you even know that I took my GoPro?
No.
Yeah. Yeah. Got the whole show on the GoPro. Turned out pretty decent, too. Wasn't bad. I will say this about that place. That fucking, the sound guy, the very last song that they played, I don't know what the fuck was going on with the feedback, but their sound guy at that place needs to be fucking kicked in the balls and fired or something. Because that was just uncalled for. That was shitty.
Yeah, I heard people complain about the sound guy. I don't know what actually happened with it.
Yeah, I don't know either. I don't think anybody knows. They just...
No, I mean, what was the... I remember knowing what the problem was, but now I forget. What did he do?
He didn't correct the feedback noise. It just kept going... It was something to do with the guitar. I don't know. But it was crazy. Let's see. He says, been writing all day. I am available next Friday. Well, good. Let's make it happen, man. It's not the sound guy's fault, to be honest. I think our amp head got a little fucked. Well, I'm still going to blame the fucking sound guy. You know, you can take credit for it, but I'm going for the sound guy. Sound guy should have been experienced enough to know, hey, something's wrong. I need to try to fix this instead of doing whatever it is he did.
I think it's hardcore to not blame the sound guy.
Well, that's just your prerogative, man.
I mean, yeah, nothing's cooler than responsibility. All right.
That's true. Responsibility and accountability.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the real punk.
That's very true. He says next show will be better. When is the next show? I'll tell you what. Let's not talk about it. We'll talk about it next week when you come on. Give everybody a little taste of what's going on. Dan Crusader. What was the name of the band you saw?
Wasted Away.
Thank you, Stevie. I was going to say it when I got the mic back, but It's cool that you said it.
Thank you.
Yeah, Wasted Away. They're pretty good, man. Damn, we got Colin Powell, Alec Baldwin, and Brian Laundrie in the chat tonight. So, good stuff. Hell yeah. Got to head out for the night. I'll be in touch. Yes, definitely do. Get up with me. We'll get together. We'll make this thing happen. I think it'll be good. Be our first guest probably this year. Well, no, your very first show, we had a video guest.
Yeah.
But we haven't had like a guest in the studio.
Nope.
You can't count Darren.
Nope.
So, yeah. So, this will be good.
Yeah.
This will be good. We'll have to make some room or do something. Tell Shelby to keep being sick.
I don't think he'll mind.
Probably not. When years ago, I had like fucking like 8 mics set up. And it was like, you never know. There's already like 3-4 of us doing the show on a regular basis. If we have a band come in, that's at least 3-4 people.
Mm-hmm.
Got to have all these extra mics. And then now it's just like having that many people sitting around a table. It just it fucking hurts your head.
Yeah.
Like it's just like, why the fuck do we have all these people talking into a microphone, talking over each other? It's not. It might be entertaining if you can pick out what each person's saying, but when there's that much going on, it's just not fun.
Yeah, the thought of 8 people being in this room.
Yeah.
Not fun.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to think here. Prior to COVID, back in 2019, we had 5 people on a show every week.
Why?
I don't know. I mean, it kind of worked out. It was good. There was never like dead air, and there was always some kind of conversation going. But then at some points, it was just everybody would get going, and like you'd have somebody laughing into the mic really loud and trying to talk, and then like they'd be kind of laugh talking into the mic, and it just got wild. I mean, it was fun.
Yeah.
But as far as quality, probably wasn't the best. So, yeah, definitely, Dank. Check them out, man. They're pretty good. I would say you could check them out on some social media. Lord knows I've shared the shit out of them. But you're not on social media. So, then, of course, Brian Laundrie and Colin Powell. More Brian Laundrie, blah, 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 blah. So, but yeah, I mean, it was good. It was a good show.
Mm-hmm.
A lot better than I thought it was going to be, mainly because I'm used to hearing them through a window. But that was good. Dakota really put on a good show for everybody. Everybody in the band put on a hell of a show. But Dakota's a super nice guy. Got this badass T-shirt. I haven't been wearing it for a week straight. I thought about that. I honestly did, because I wore it for quite a few days after the show, just because I'm lazy. But I got a shower right before Stevie came over, and I was like, man, I'm going to throw on the old Wasted Away shirt.
Yeah.
It's still got that new shirt smell. Like I've washed it. I ran it through the washing machine. Don't worry. I'm not that dirty. But it's still got like that new shirt smell. So it was really good. And it's not even like new shirt smell. It's like I've been sitting in a box in a garage for about a month smell. But it's a good smell, Somewhat fresh. I dig it. I don't know.
You're really into this shirt.
I like it, and it's like that soft, like heathered kind of material or something. I don't know, but it's like super soft.
I think you're gonna embarrass Dakota at this point.
No. Yeah. No. I don't think much could embarrass Dakota.
Well, good.
I mean, I'm sure there are some things, but not me talking about how awesome a shirt is. I just want to touch myself. It's so soft and, I don't know.
Please don't touch yourself on the show.
It's just a nice shirt. Okay, I'll try to not do that. But yeah, I don't know where to go from there.
Yeah.
We talked about donating kidneys and the band we saw last week.
Yeah. Anything special happen in Jerryville?
No. Nothing I can think of. I'm getting fat again. That's pretty obvious.
I haven't noticed.
Really?
Too distracted by that cool ass T-shirt.
Thank you. No, not really. Nothing I can think of. I'm teaching my youngest foster daughter words and stuff. She's at that age where she's trying to talk. And holy moly, that's been like the phrase of the week. She's doing pretty good at that. I'm working now on Howdy Partner. Then we're going to work on Howdy Buckaroo. Yeah, that'll be a tricky one. But she picks up like everything you, like she repeats everything you say. So it's kind of cute. Just getting her to, use it in the right context, especially holy moly. It's weird when you're sitting there and it's all quiet and you hear holy moly. And you're like, oh my God, what happened? And she's just looking at you like, it's like, oh, okay. You're just saying it. Okay. Gotcha. So
That's so sweet.
yeah, kids are great when they're little. Then they grow up and learn how to back talk. And then, yeah, they're still pretty cool. But yeah, kids are cool. You were one at one time.
I was.
Yeah.
For about 10 years.
Yeah. Just 10 years?
No, 13 at least.
I don't know. What about what's going on in Stevie Town?
Nothing.
Nothing at all? Other than
Absolutely
your
nothing.
free pizza and donuts? And
Free pizza and donuts, and I've been, like I was telling you, I've been frolicking at work, which is pretty nice. Yeah, I haven't sucker punched anybody, which is...
Hey, that's always good. You deserve donuts for that.
I deserve to sucker punch somebody.
Yeah.
I really want to. Not you. Not most people.
I mean, you
But
could
every once in a while.
you could hit me if you want.
I don't want to.
Okay, well that's good.
I don't.
Okay. What if I like called you a bunch of names and like, I was like, come on, do it, fucking hit me.
It takes a lot to make me angry.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
It took me...
Your feet smell. I can smell them from here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. It takes
Your hair
me
looks
a
like
long
shit.
Time. Takes me a long time.
Fair enough.
Also, I didn't just get out of the shower, so I know it looks great.
Are you saying my hair looks like shit because I just got out of the shower? Is that what you're saying?
It doesn't apply to other people.
Oh, okay. Just checking.
Yeah,
Just checking.
but next yeah, no, I
Is there anybody in mind you want to punch?
the roommate finally technically has left,
Yeah.
so, which is good. I'm glad he got his shit and got out. I gotta go in and clean up after him this weekend.
Yeah. He didn't take care of that last weekend.
He doesn't take care of shit.
So what'd you tell him? Just like, hey, you got to get your shit and get the fuck out.
Well, I've been bringing Shelby over with me
Right.
every weekend, and I think Shelby has been, by us cleaning out the apartment and asking, when are you going to leave? What's your game plan? When are you going to leave? He finally,
Took a hint
yeah,
and was like, I better get my shit out of here.
yeah, so, which is good. I'm glad he got his shit and left.
Right.
I really wish I could have burned it. Burned it in the back lawn.
Is that what you were planning on doing?
I would have fucking burned it. Yeah, I burned that shit. Like, I would have left it in a box outside for him.
And if he didn't come back and get it, you would have burned it.
Burned it, yeah. Be like, oh, sorry, your PlayStation and your weed's gone? Man, that's like your whole life savings.
Would you have burned his PlayStation?
I would have sold that
I
shit.
would say I would have fucking got rid of that, yeah.
Yeah,
Would you have burned his weed?
maybe.
Yeah. At least stood around it and been like,
No.
burn your shit, bitch! I don't know. I mean, I don't blame you. There's some bad shit that went down there. There's some
Yeah.
bad blood.
My ex is like, oh, we haven't talked in a bit, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, fuck you!
Like, that's the point.
Yeah.
How is Miss Eden doing? Have you talked to her this past week?
I talked to her last weekend.
Yeah.
I finally talked to my old boss. She's been wanting me to come around
Yeah.
with the sad pandas and all that. And I think I told you. I was like, oh, she's going to ask me to come in and pick up extra shifts, and I'm really tired, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, I'm working
Sat
54
down.
hours a week. That's a lot.
Yeah, I don't have to work over 60 hours anymore. So,
Right.
I'm like blessed about that. And then she just needed someone to talk to about my ex. She
Yeah.
was like, I don't fucking know what's going on with her. I can't babysit her. I was like, I get it. I fucking get it.
Yeah.
So I messaged Eden and I was like, hey, our boss doesn't even know if you're working for her anymore. And, she was like, oh, well, I was only out for a week, and I had so many appointments. And I was like, I don't care.
She didn't work for a whole week?
No, I was like, you could have brought your ass in on the weekend,
Something.
It's just ridiculous. I don't know. So I'm just trying to, I'm not in that, whatever. I basically messaged her, and I was like, you need to tell our boss if you're quitting or not.
Right.
So I think...
She hadn't called or nothing?
No, So my ex-boss would text her and not get a reply back, and then call and get no answer. But if she called from someone else's phone, she would get an answer.
Ah.
So it's convenient that her phone had been acting up recently. But
Very convenient.
So she quit. I guess she's going to get another job on campus. So good luck with that.
That's where she's living's on campus, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So I am never going to get my money back. And that's okay. I just wish she'd own up to that.
Right.
But it's okay if she doesn't, if she stops talking to me.
But if you want to keep the money, that's fine. Just don't talk to me ever
Right.
again.
It's like, I better not see you on campus next semester.
You probably will.
Yeah. And I will punch somebody.
Punch.
I can't punch her
Yeah.
because she's weak. And that's not fair. But I will verbally decimate. She'll be like, hi, how are you? I'll be like, I just think it's interesting. And then...
Let me tell you something, honey. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
I can just picture that right in the middle of NKU.
I do
Yeah.
that when I'm yelling at the TV. I'm like, listen, he is bullshit. He is Yeah.
Oh, man, we got all kinds of trolls on here tonight. O.J. Simpson, Mo Lester, Nick Kerr. I don't know who Nick Kerr is.
Oh, no.
Do you know? You don't know who?
I get what they're trying to do.
Ah,
Yeah.
gotcha. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, Nick Kerr.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that. Yeah. Took me a second. It's like, what was it Horrible Bosses 2? They had a company name. It's like, I can't remember what it was, but it was something like that.
Mm.
Yeah. It wasn't like they didn't mean to do it. It was just, it happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
We have a software program or whatever company we deal with called Siemens. And I'm like,
yeah. Siemens Medical.
Siemens something. And it's like, why would you keep that name?
Yeah.
You know?
I think there's a medical supply company called Siemens.
I don't think it's a medical supply thing because it has to do with programming.
May or may not be. I don't know.
But yeah, it's Siemens. And it's like...
It's like SIE something or SEI or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, how can you guys not giggle every time?
Yeah. It's a good
Yeah.
thing I don't work there.
Yeah.
Because I'd be in an HR meeting like daily.
Yeah.
You'd be like, Jerry, I know you've had some problems with the Siemens people. Like, yeah, the Siemens people. You're right.
Yeah.
Them fuckers are everywhere, man. That crusty
There was
socks.
actually a guy whose last name was Seaman.
Really?
S-E-A.
Like Seaman.
Seaman. And I was like, you can't, someone's got to be pulling something,
Yeah.
you know?
Why would you not change your name?
I don't know.
You know?
But maybe it's like, I don't know. If I had that name, I wouldn't change it. Be like, what's
I
up,
think-
Seaman? Nothing much.
I think I would.
Really? Why?
I just think I would change it to something a little bit more sophisticated. Like Jerry Seaman. That doesn't sound very cool. But Jerry Ejaculate. That's a fucking prestigious name.
Yeah.
I might take that on anyway.
I mean, but if you're given the semen, you take the semen.
That's true. You know, but you got to have consent. You can't just be slinging your semen all over town.
Listen, when you come
know.
from the semen,
Do you come from the semen, or
when
do
you're
you,
a baby, yeah,
or do you? Well, yeah, that's true.
you emerge from the semen. So
Yeah.
you have to accept that the semen will always be a part of you.
That's true. Yeah, I never really thought about that.
Me
Somewhere
neither.
inside all of us is a little tiny tadpole.
No, we are the tadpole, right? So we're all semen.
Yeah, something like that.
We're all stardust, star semen.
You know, what's funny is I'd have to go find it and pull it up. A long time ago, we had Darren on the show, and he was, obviously high as a kite and talking about something, like where everybody comes from, and he was like, we all come from semen, and it was just one of those lines that just like it clicked. It was like, man, that was a good one. Yeah, we all come from semen.
Is that in his next haiku book?
Probably. Oh, John Stamos has joined us. Colin Powell. Yeah, good stuff. But yeah.
Yeah.
We're all brave little tadpoles.
Speaking of Darren, I was reading fan fiction the other day.
Oh, yeah.
And you know what? You know what they kept mentioning as being incredibly sexy?
Forearms.
Forearms.
Yeah.
And I was like, I knew it! I'm not crazy.
Sailor Jerry, like the tattoo artists. And the rum. I get that a lot.
Yeah, I saw that Sailor Jerry's advertisement thing on the Legends People's wall
Yeah.
with the like really curvy lady in a martini cup.
And you were like, is that Jerry's?
No. I was like, I don't want to feel gay while reading Jerry's name,
Why would you feel gay reading my name?
No, I feel gay because of the curvy lady in the cup.
Oh, okay.
But then your name's right there, and it's killing the mood.
Oh, sorry. Sorry I had to be a boner killer for you.
Yeah.
It happens, I guess. So, sorry. Have you ever had the Sailor Jerry rum before?
Nope.
It's pretty dang good.
Oh, good.
Pretty dang good. I think I've got a bottle in the freezer somewhere. Obviously, I don't drink a whole lot anymore, but
Yeah.
it is some pretty damn good rum. I will say that. Oh, there was a period in my life there where that was all I drank for the longest time.
Why?
Because it had my name on it. That and people would be like, oh, man, I got this rum. It's got your name on it. Like, it's not actually my name, but it's close. Like, I'll still drink it. Come on. But, it's like, I don't know. I think it's like sweeter than most other rums, for like a dark rum. It's pretty good. I like it. Mix it with a little Diet Coke. You're good to go. Yeah. You all right over there? You got gas or something?
No, you said Diet Coke. And it's like,
Oh. Okay.
also, yeah, I need to burp.
You can burp. Go right ahead.
I can't. That's the problem.
Sit up straight. Push it out. See?
Yeah, but my back hurts.
I have to get you one of those like lower lumbar support cushions for your chair.
At work, I've got that standing desk, which is awesome.
Oh, I bet that's cool. Does it like go up and down and
Yep.
shit?
It's great, and
that's
everything.
cool.
I can put my coffee on there and go it up and down, and it stays. But yeah, my back still hurts from when I do sit or from standing. So in the mornings, I'm like doing like yoga and shit. I go into child's pose, and I'm like, "There's no way this is gonna help." And then I'm like, "Oh, that feels so good." And the next thing I know, my head's been on the floor for 3 minutes as I go back to sleep.
Yoga kicks ass.
I hate yoga.
When I first started doing it, I was like, "This is gonna be dumb. Like, what's stretching gonna do?" And then by the end of the hour-long class, I'm like dripping in sweat, wanting to fucking die, telling myself like, "Man, stretching kicked my ass." And it did there for the longest time. Then I got used to it, and I quit going.
I like stretching.
Right.
I don't like yoga. I don't like sweating while stretching. I like stretching to kind of feel better.
Stretching to loosen up a little bit.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
not stretching to exercise. I
Right.
feel like exercise should be cool. Exercise should be
Yoga is pretty cool, though, really.
not really.
Have you ever taken like a class?
I've gone to classes, yeah.
You don't like them?
I don't like exercising in public. I don't like sweating or breathing heavily in public.
You don't want people to know how out of shape you are?
I just don't want people to notice me.
Why not?
I don't know. They're not senpai, I guess. But like
They're
if
not what?
senpai.
What is senpai?
Senpai, it's just a meme. Notice me, senpai. Senpai's like an upperclassman or someone who's worked at a job longer than you or whatever. So,
Gotcha.
but yeah, like if I walk up a flight of stairs and I'm not particularly fit, but I'm in a crowd of people, I will hold my breath and suffer for a long time until I don't have to breathe hard anymore.
Right.
So,
If you just, controlled your breathing when you did something like that.
yeah.
You'd Your heart rate wouldn't elevate. You'd breathe evenly.
Like that.
No, not like that at all.
That's what happens.
Oh, that's you trying to not
Yep. Not fucking.
not hyperventilate
Yeah.
after going up a flight of stairs. Yeah. Okay. Now there's a Vic Morrow. That doesn't sound like a play on words there. Vic Morrow. Vic Morrow. Yeah, I don't know who the fuck Vic Morrow is. Dan Crusader even said, notice me, Simpill.
Simpill.
It's either Simpill or Simp Ill. One of the two. I don't know. Glad to see Dank's keeping up with all the trolls on there.
Senpai. Yeah.
Oh, Malcolm X. He's joined the chat. Oh, Alicia Bledsoe. Yeah. So this is awesome. Hell yeah. Go Jerry. Miss you, buddy. So proud of you. I assume. Wow. What exactly are we talking about is awesome. Just me doing the show. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Not gonna lie. But thank you, Alicia. Appreciate that. What else is there to talk about?
I don't
You're
know.
so like vibrant and like jubilant.
Thank you.
You're all up on the conversation.
Thank you.
Usually when it's just me and you, it's kind of one-sided. But you're kicking ass.
Well, thank you.
I'm liking
Yeah.
I'm liking the new Stevie,
Thank you. Yeah, I've been pretty mouthy, so it's
That-
pretty great.
and that's a good thing.
Yeah.
I think that's one of your best qualities.
Yeah, there's a guy at work. I don't really know how to feel about him. I think he's a
Right.
good guy, but he's also like low key, kind of sexist.
Yeah.
So yeah, I forget what it was, but he said, I think he said, "Excuse me," and I said, "Some things can't be forgiven." And he said, "You're feisty today," and I was like, "Fuck yeah, I am, Charlie. What the fuck? are you new here?" Or my grandfather, he, you know how he is.
Oh,
He-
yeah.
No one really backtalks to him, and he always has a point. And
Right.
my grandmother, other week, he was like, "Oh, did you get the Frisch's pumpkin pie?" And she was like, "Well, no, because my sister kept complaining, but I was going to make you one." And he was like, "Why would you make one if you can just buy one from Frisch's?" And they kind of went back. And she was like,
Right.
"Well, it is cheaper." And he was like, "Not if you count." And he was like, counting out the grocery list. And then he was like, "And then the electric bill, blah, blah." He was like, "So that's $9. And a Frisch's pie is $11, right?"
Right.
And I was like, "Yeah, so it's cheaper and it's made with love." And she was like, "Thank you." And he was like, "I don't know where, you're going to be blah, blah, blah." And I was like, "I'm going to be eating some pumpkin pie and you can drive to Frisch's." So,
Wow.
yeah.
You're growing quite the pair of balls on you, Stevie. I like it.
Thank you.
Nice, big, shiny, maybe hairy lady balls. Who knows?
Metallic. They're the kind of balls that like swing back and forth,
Oh, like when you pull one, it hits the other one and goes like
Yeah.
that. So that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Does it hurt?
No.
No, I wouldn't think so.
Nope. It actually makes a really cool noise.
Really?
It's like ting, ting, ting.
I wish
ting.
I had that fucking sound effect. Because as soon as you were like, it makes a really cool sound, I'm like, fuck, man, I ain't got a ball slapping fucking sound effect. No. I sure as shit don't, man. I don't even think I have anything that mentions balls or testicles or anything like that, which is surprising. Give me a minute, I'll find something. Oh,
You got some big testicles to pull this off, bro.
that's it. That's probably the only testicle referencing sound effect I have.
You gotta get some more.
That's just sad. I really need somebody to come in and just do nothing but sounds all the time.
That would be terrible. I would
Yeah.
hate that.
You'd hate sounds all the time?
Yeah. Like with you,
I
it's
just get on a kick where I'm just like, yeah, let's play some sounds.
yeah, but with you, every time you do a sound, it's an event. Like you'll go from doing this to all of a sudden you'll be like, "Oh," and then you'll turn over here, and then you'll search for a few seconds,
Yeah.
and then you'll go, and then you'll go, and then you go, "I got another one," and then you. Whereas if someone did sounds all the time, I wouldn't
Right.
know when to be prepared, and I hate being cut off.
Right.
So if I were like, "Oh, I've got balls," and then there was like sound effect, I'd be like, "Can you fucking warn me?"
Fair enough. I'll keep that in mind. No more sound person. I'll just keep scrolling and doing it myself. I don't know.
Yep.
I'm going to play this just because.
I gotta pump those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers in this racket.
I could have set you up for something, but I didn't.
It's okay. It's all good.
It's okay.
Do you have anything? We're at 45 minutes. Do you have anything you want?
I mean, I really don't have anything else to talk about.
How's Dank been? Do you know?
I don't know. I haven't talked to him. You know, last week we didn't have the show. I didn't get to really speak with him. I need to text him more, honestly.
Yeah.
I really do. Like, I hate to, like, bug the guy. Like, I don't want to, like, blow him up all the time. Because I could.
Yeah.
You know. But, you know, I don't want to be that guy. You
I
know?
love being that guy. As long as I have express permission from the person to blow up their phone,
Right.
I will blow that shit up until, you know.
Until they block you.
No, after a little bit, I'll be like, "Is it okay if I do this?" Blah, blah, blah. But, yeah, until then, though. It's like, "Hey, are you okay?" And then 3 hours later, I'm like, "Man, I fucking saw this cool-ass shit." And then 7 hours later, I'm like, "It's 2 a.m. I was thinking about this." And then later on, yeah, until they get back. And then they respond to one of the things I sent.
Right.
And I'm like, "Yeah, so how are you?"
But now I was trying to look and see here if he had said anything. But no, the last thing he was talking about was the Notice Me thing, and that was it. Then a lot of the trolls. Then Malcolm X has joined the chat. Alicia said, "Love it." And yeah, the rest of it's all troll stuff, which I don't really care because the more comments, the better. So I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I really don't have shit else to talk about. You know, not that I typically have shit to talk about, but, you know, I'm just excited for you, you know, feeling all happy and energetic and all that stuff. And like,
Yay.
you're like radiating awesomeness.
Thank you.
So,
Yes.
yeah, it's like a totally different Stevie.
Thank you.
Not like totally different.
Right.
Still the same Stevie, just a happier Stevie.
I'm working on bringing the shameful Stevie to the forefront. Like, okay, you gotta step up.
Exposing her for the shameless
Shameful.
or shameful. Yeah, sorry.
Like, I am full of shame as a person, and I am ashamed of this. So I'm gonna bring this up so that the shame goes away.
You can work your way through it.
Yeah.
It's a good way to do it. Let's see. Nope, Malcolm X still talking shit. But yeah, I mean, I
We need
really
to have a dank update.
we do.
An update.
Yeah, the updank with the Dank Crusader.
What's up, dank? Nothing much. What's up with you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know if he's going to be on there.
It's all right. He's probably busy.
Yeah, he's at work. Can't blame a guy for, you know, watching us while he's at work.
No.
And not talking to us. It's understandable.
Yeah.
But it's all good. We love you, Dank. Even though you're across the country in Anaheim and we're in Independence, Kentucky. It's just sucking the life out of us, Stevie. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, you got anything else you want to talk about?
Nope.
I ain't got shit else to say either. Other than tune in next week when we'll have Dakota from Wasted Away in the studio. Hopefully it happens. I'm not going to hold my breath because the last couple times we've had a guest lined up, it's fucking fell through. So I'm not going to hold my breath, but hopefully next week we'll have Dakota in here from Wasted Away. Maybe somebody else from Wasted Away, who knows. I want to thank Stevie for joining me tonight. You know, that was awesome.
Thank you.
When you did that, like my ear orgasmed. and like, I don't know if you know this about me or not, but my ears, they're squirters. So I have to like clean my headphones out now. So
Cool.
thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Yeah. But yeah, I want to thank Stevie for joining. I want to say get well to Shelby. If you like us, tell a friend. If you hate us, tell 10 friends. Make sure you like, share, subscribe on all the social media platforms. YouTube's about the only place you can listen to us anymore. No more audio on any format, whether it's iTunes, Stitcher, whatever. Not doing that. The only place you can find us is at KYHBB.com, which takes you directly to our YouTube page where you can find everything. With that being said, I'm your host, Jerry Saylor.
I'm Stevie.
And stay sober, Toby. We are the fuck out.